We recently got the chance to check out the brand new M6 Mark II. Now, this is the upgrade from the M6 Mark I, which is already a very popular camera. It's a great little mirrorless camera, nice compact system, nice and small and lightweight, perfect for travel, perfect for kind of spontaneous shooting, out and about, everyday use, a great companion to take out with you. But it's got a lot to offer in terms of photo and video. So you've got a really nice 32.5 megapixel APS-C sensor in there. That's a lot of detail. That's a huge amount for an APS-C sized sensor, and this camera is able to give you really nice detailed images. I was actually really impressed by how well these images were coming out. They look great. Canon put on an event where we could photograph different models, we could photograph carts going around a track, all kinds of different things. But let's just focus on that detail for a second, because 32.5 megapixels, that gives you a lot of room for how you want your end image to look. You can crop in post, you can reframe things. It's a really useful tool to have in your arsenal. It's also got the Digic 8 processor, so it's a nice fast system that applies to both autofocus and just the general speed of using the menus and things like that. Now, talking about autofocus, you have got the dual pixel AF with 5,481 AF positions. Now this works really well. It works exactly as you'd expect from Canon. That Canon autofocus is just so reliable, and whether I was photographing models, moving subjects, or just still objects, it was just working perfectly every time. And in terms of the speeds that I mentioned earlier, with that Digic 8 processor, you can shoot at 14 frames per second in the high-speed continuous mode. That gives you a lot of room for capturing action, but you've also got the 30 frames a second raw burst mode with AF tracking. Now in terms of video, you can shoot 4K at up to 30 frames a second, and that's with the dual pixel AF. You can also do full HD 1080p at up to 60 frames per second. Now there's no headphone jack, but there is a mic jack, so you can plug a mic in. So if you want to do some kind of more serious video work, you can do pretty well here. The 90D, which was also announced, is a little bit better when it comes to the video specs, but I was very impressed by how good the video looked in this camera. Now ergonomically, this actually feels really good. Considering how small and light it is, it's 408 grams. It's nice to hold in the hand, it's nice to use. I've got quite big hands, I didn't find this a problem at any point. I was shooting all kinds of stuff, taking photographs of models, still objects, moving carts around a track, all kinds of things, and I had no issues at all. The controls are nice and easy to use. You've got the touch and drag system, you've got a nice high resolution screen on there, which is a flip screen as well, so you can actually flip it all the way over if you want to do things like vlogging or use it for selfies and things like that, but it feels good to hold. And overall, this is just a nice system to shoot with. Ultimately, as I mentioned a bunch of times now, this is just a great travel companion. It's a great everyday companion. The perfect size to take out and about with you, even if you're not sure whether you're going to be doing photography. And with that high resolution, it's able to give you really nice images, and you've got great video specs in there as well. So you're really able to cover all bases with this camera. I was actually, to be completely honest, I was actually really surprised by how much I liked this one. I thought going in, because we were shooting with both the 90D and this camera, I just sort of assumed that I would prefer the 90D, but I've really got to be honest, this one was very surprisingly good. Very, very impressed. Now, if you have any questions at all, pop them down in the comments below. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe as well for more content, which is always on the way. And as always, thanks for watching.